Okay, so in this video, we are going to go through some of the settings in the Launch AIO. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do here is we want to go to the Settings tab here on the left. Now, you're going to want to fill out all the settings in your company settings as much as you can, and also in the custom values. Okay. We can do this for you, or you can do this yourself. If you want us to do it for you, you can go to www.launchcro.com/dev and then choose the fast track setup, and then you can fill out a form with all this information, and we can pretty much have our team set it up for you. All right, so if you prefer to do this yourself, okay, it's a necessary part of what's needed to get your system up and running. You're going to need to go to settings, and in this video I'm going to basically walk you through the basic setup for the settings. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and go to the companies tab. Under the companies tab, you are going to change your logo. Okay, and then you're also going to update your company name, update the company email, phone number, website address, update also your address, city and zip, and just make sure everything's set up here in the company address. Okay, so once everything's set up here in the companies tab, what you can do is click on the team management. This is where you're going to manage your team members, right? So if you have your VAs and your other staff that you want to add and give access to your AIO platform, you can add an employee here by clicking on this green button. And then you can just fill out their information here, like first and last name, email address, phone number. You can set a password for them, okay? And you can also set up their email signature. You can integrate, give them specific permissions, whether or not, if you want them to have full access, you can check all these active. User roles is if you want them to be a user or an admin. So you're going to be able to configure these settings for your specific employees and the people that you add into the AIO. Okay, and yeah, if you wanted to go ahead and edit an employee, you can always click on edit right here. And then once you click on edit, it'll let you go through different settings. It'll allow you to change the personal logo, update their email, update their signature, and just configure any settings that you want for that particular employee. Okay, so once that's done, you can go to Teams. And under the Teams tab, this is if you have multiple employees that you want to add to a particular team, like a sales team, then you can create a team. If you don't have multiple people, then this is not required. Okay, so next we're going to click on Reputation. Reputation section is the native review generation and the reputation management feature that's in your Launch AIO. Okay, it's very easy to use. What you can do is if you already have a Google My Business page, we're going to go ahead and just paste the review link there. Okay, and then you can hit save. You can go through some of these settings if you want the system to automatically send reviews requests. So then the clients can basically get a customized text message and an email to ask them to leave a review for you on your Google My Business page or on one of your pages. Okay, so here, this is where you can customize the actual SMS, right? And you can actually customize the review email as well. And then you can also customize some of the colors on your review widget. And this review widget is essentially what you can actually add to your website. Once you have some reviews, it will be able to be displayed on your website. So you can use your reviews to help with your marketing. Okay, so next we're gonna click on pipelines. Okay, so a pipeline is set up for you and you can edit it however you like. But just keep in mind, if you edit some of these stages inside the pre-made pipelines, it may affect some of the pre-built automations and the workflows that we built in there. Okay, so you can add additional pipelines if you want to add like another pipeline. If you have another offer that you're trying to put together a different pipeline for, you can create one by just clicking on this green button here. Okay, and then once you're done with that, you can also add a test lead to your pipeline, and this is done by going into the opportunity stage here, opportunities tab here on the left, and then you can see here, we have a couple different test opportunities in these different pipeline stages. Okay, so we've kind of set this up for you as a template. You can use it to follow if you like. If you have different stages that you also want to add, you can add them in here by going to settings and then again going to pipelines and then adding a new pipeline or editing the pipeline. Okay, so next we're going to click on payments. So under payments, this is where you can kind of integrate the payment methods that you would like to use for your membership courses or digital products. So you can go to payments, click on integrations. Here you're going to see Stripe, and then if you want to connect with Stripe, you can click on this green button here to connect with Stripe. Here under PayPal, if you want to use PayPal, you can log into your PayPal account, find the client ID and secret ID, and then go right here and hit save. Okay. Once again, I want to recommend you use these only for digital products. You can add products here, and maybe these would be your membership courses or access to like an ebook that you're selling. However, if you're a credit repair company, I just want to remind you that you cannot accept credit repair fees through either PayPal or Stripe. They will shut your account down, and we recommend against it. But if you want to integrate any of these payment methods, you can click on payments and click on integrations to connect either Stripe or PayPal. Okay, for the integrations tab, we're going to click on integrations on the top here. This is where you can connect your Google Gmail account and your Google Calendar. This is where you can also connect your Facebook and your Instagram page. If you use QuickBooks for accounting, you can connect with QuickBooks here. This is if you have a Clio account. I think it's for business documents, that sorts of things. So here it's very simple. If you have a Gmail or G Suite account, you can click to connect here. And then here for the Facebook and Instagram, here for the QuickBooks, and then here for Clio. So once you have everything set up here, it's going to allow you to sync your Google Calendar. If you connect this one, it'll allow you to sync your Messenger and Instagram DMs, so you can reply to your clients and talk with them two-way in the messaging tab here. Okay, so moving on to phone numbers. This is the next section. We're going to click on phone numbers. And if you don't have a phone number associated account, you're going to see this message here on top. This is where you would resolve it. So to add a phone number, it's extremely simple. You can click on add number, right? You can search for the country. Obviously, if you're doing credit repair in the United States, it's going to be United States. You can search for the area code. Let's say your area code was 424. You can search 424, and it'll give you a list of all the different 424 numbers that you can use. So if you wanted to get this one, 424-999-0706, all you have to do is hit save. and it will save that phone number for you to use for your voice calls and also your SMS outbounds. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to be able to save it. I'm not going to do this because this is the demo, but once you save it, then you can start using that number for your outbound calls and your text messages. Okay, so the next section here is calendars. Okay, so you're gonna want to go ahead and click on calendars, and this is where you can add different booking calendars. It's similar to like an Acuity or Calendly. So here, as you see, you should see in your account a pre-made calendar that's set up. Okay, we have the free consultation calendar, right? And if you click on the link, this is what it looks like. So it'll allow you to basically allow your clients and your prospects who lands on your calendar page to actually select a time, and they can fill out their information and book a calendar with you that will be synced to your Google Calendar. Okay, so here, if you wanted to edit the calendar, you can click on these three dots. Okay, and then you can rename the calendar. Right here we have it called the free consultation calendar. You can use the appointment title when someone books the appointment. This is what the name would be. You can change the colors, right? You can select the link calendar. Once you integrate your Google or G Suite calendar, you can sync it up so that it's a one-way or a two-way sync. So whoever books an appointment on this calendar, it'll be automatically synced to your Google Calendar. Okay, you can choose your availability. You can change, how long you want the appointments to be. We have it set at 30 minutes, right? And you can set your office hours, when you are available to schedule appointments, right? And you can choose how many appointments you want per day, how many appointments per slot. So there's a lot of customizations you can do here. It's pretty awesome. And then here you can select what the confirmation is going to be, right? So you can add additional notes, and you can essentially create a custom thank you message, or you can have the form direct them to another thank you page once they finished booking an appointment. Okay. And then here, the calendar code. This is pretty neat. So if you wanted to embed this calendar code on your website, then you can essentially copy this code here and paste it into the HTML of your website. Okay, once again, if you click on the link there, it'll take you to the link to book the calendar. So you can also send people this link to book the calendar or to book the appointment. And then if you wanted to add a new calendar, all you have to do is create another calendar. So let's say if you wanted to add another calendar for your business credit or for another offer that you're promoting, you can add another calendar for that purpose. So as far as the calendars, you will have a pre-built calendar that's in there for you. I would definitely not make a bunch of edits on the current calendar, as it might interfere with some of the automations that we have pre-built for you. But if you wanted to add a new calendar, you can go ahead and add a new calendar and just make adjustments to some of the settings for your hours and your availability. Okay, the next section here, we're going to click on templates. All right, first of all, I just want to say we highly recommend that you don't edit any of these templates, right, until you understand how they fit into your existing automations and the pre-built funnels and emails and other features that come with the AIO Pro or the Lite version. Okay, with that being said, you can kind of take a look at these templates that we have in here. They're geared towards credit repair to make your life easier and to make the whole process more seamless when you're committing with customers. If you have other templates or other message templates that you want to add, you can click this green button here. And let's say if you had a text message with your calendar link or something like that you wanted to add, you can add a text template, and then you can just basically name this template here, new follow-up or something like that, and then you can basically add a text template here and just hit save. You can send a text message, a test message to see how the actual SMS will look like, so you can test it out here. Okay, and then same thing with the emails. If you want to add an email template, you can add an email template, and then this will save it in the system, so it's easy for you to send it to different clients. So it's like a template that you can send over and over with different client names. It has different variables that's built in to make your day-to-day communications a lot easier. And that's about it for the template section. As you can see, we have a lot of pre-made templates that's already pre-built into the account to make your life easier. Okay, so the next section here is custom fields, right? So under custom fields, these are different fields that you can add to specific forms, and it'll have different placeholders, so that way when someone fills out a specific custom form that you created in the system, you can map those fields to, let's say, a message template or one of your automations. Okay, and without going into too much detail, I would recommend that you do not edit the custom fields until you understand how they fit in your existing automations, funnels, and emails, and other features. Okay, so the next section here, you're going to see Facebook form fields mapping. Okay, and Facebook form fields mapping, this it would only be available once you connect your Facebook page. Okay, once you connect your Facebook page, if you're running Facebook ads and you created a on Facebook lead form, the lead form from Facebook will actually map directly to the Launch AIO CRM. That will make it easier for you to drop the leads that you are getting from your Facebook ads through the lead form directly into AIO to be added into any automation you want. So this is a really great feature. I would definitely, first you have to connect your Facebook account and page through the integrations, and once you do that, you can go back to form fields mapping, and it'll allow you to select which form you want to map into the AIO. Okay, so custom values, as you can see here, if you click on custom values, we have set a lot of this up already for you. Okay, and once you fill out your intake form after you complete the AIO sign up, we're gonna help you fill out a lot of these particular fields, right? But what you need to do is go in here, and it's very self-explanatory. So you can go in here and add your company address, add your company email, phone number, your agent name, your ebook download link. And if you want to go ahead and edit any of these values, you can click the pencil here on the right hand side and then just enter in your address line 1 right there. Okay, but before you make any changes, we highly recommend that you don't edit the custom values until you understand exactly how they would fit into your existing automations, funnels, and emails or other features. So if you don't know what custom values are right now, I would suggest you check out one of our training videos or go to the AIO members area, so you can educate yourself on exactly how the custom values work before you go ahead and start editing them. Okay, so the next section here is domains. So domains, very self-explanatory. This is if you want to connect your domain to AIO. So you're going to see here, we don't have any domains connected right now. So what you want to do is click add new domain. Before you integrate your domain, you're going to want to log into your DNS such as GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever you bought the domain, and make sure you have either a record pointed to this value here or a C record pointed to this particular domain. I would recommend doing both. Okay, so you want to basically add both. You want to add an A record pointing to this number here, this IP address, and then you want to add another CNAME record pointing to this domain. Okay, and then once you do that, once you have those two things completed, you're gonna go ahead and type in your domain right here and then hit add. If you did it successfully, then it's gonna allow you to add your domain and then connect it to one of the funnels here. So next we're going to click on tags. Tags is a very great way for you to better organize the leads and the contacts and the opportunities that you have in the system. Okay, so you can see that these specific tags have different values to kind of give you an indication of what type of client or what type of lead and where they're at in your overall funnel. And once again, I would highly recommend that you don't edit these tags until you understand exactly how they work. But we did already most of the work for you by adding the most widely used tags that you may or may not use for your business. Okay, so next we're gonna click on SMTP and Mailgun services. If you want to send emails from the system, you're gonna need to set up and integrate your Mailgun account. Go ahead and see the instructions in one of our next lessons, or visit www.mailgun.com. There is also a lesson if you go to the Launch AIO members area in one of the lessons on how to set up Mailgun. And once you do that, you're going to be able to connect your Mailgun account so you can start sending emails to your prospects and to your leads and clients. Okay, so we just went through all of the different settings. Hopefully that all made sense. Okay, if you need more additional help, there are a few places to get it. Obviously, you can go to the help page here. We do have the help library. You can also go to the AIO membership area, and you will either be seeing the AIO all-in-one Lite membership area. Okay, and then it has a bunch of different lessons that you can go through to learn exactly how to use this AIO sales and marketing tool to its full capacity and efficiency to automate your business to the max. Okay, so we put together a lot of different resources available to you to learn, so you can learn how to take your business to the next level. It's a tool, so you do have to learn how to use the tool in order for it to work, right? Okay, and if a lot of that information just seemed like a foreign language to you and you want to actually hire and pay for extra development help, we do have, you go to launchcro.com/dev. We do offer paid fast track support options to help you customize the AIO and your different landing pages and websites and your automations even further. So just kind of depending on exactly how much help you need, we do offer a fast track setup for only $497, and you'll get a little more hands-on support time, and one of our development team experts will help you set it up. We also have the custom setup and the pro setup. So you can go to launchcro.com/dev, and if you just want to hire us to go ahead and put everything together for you so you don't have to worry about it, then you could just order one of these packages, and we'll get in touch with you to help you get it all done. All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.